let's look at Bitcoin. So remember, Bitcoin is still unconfirmed below this major trend line right here. However, it is starting to downtick again. Now, the last few days, if you look at all these last 2, 4, 5 days in a row, we've almost been tagging the low each and every day. And if I zoom in, you can see this a little clearer, right? So if we look at this, here was your lowest point of that first break candle. But look, basically across the board, we've been hammering on this area here. Now, to me, this is a little bit concerning. Now, granted, it has not confirmed, so really probabilities are neutral 50-50. But to be honest, now that we're seeing it unable to reestablish itself above this line, I'm starting to get nervous that this is going to break lower. So just keep a very close eye on it. But again, the one thing that concerns me, and this does change probability slightly to the more bearish side, is that what you're starting to do here is what kind of formation could this be, right? So down move and then sideways chop, right? So if we continue to do this, this does increase. Every day we get more sideways action, it pushes it into the more bearish camp of a bear flag. And that, again, bear flags by their name are bearish. And therefore, you would expect potentially a slightly higher odds of a move to the downside that would actually confirm this low.
Wait a minute, everyone. Welcome to Bitcoinzilla, your platform for daily cryptocurrency analysis and news. Our mission is to keep it simple. Bitcoinzilla offers engaging information that is easy to understand. Our analysts keep their eyes on the latest news to provide valuable insights via email. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Join our community of 10,000 subscribers and experience the new edge with Bitcoinzilla. Subscribe now. Bitcoin hovers near a critical trend line, but it's struggling to reclaim its former glory. The recent sideways movement raises concerns. Is this a bear flag formation? Keep a close eye on it. If the stock market rallies, Bitcoin must bounce back. Otherwise, trouble awaits. Our crypto journey involves shorting Bitcoin and Ethereum while riding the altcoin wave. But timing is everything. We're ready to flip into longs, but only at the right level. Also, Solana exemplifies technical precision. We nailed a 20% profit by going long at the right moment. Now, it's a waiting game. Will it hold or dip further? Let's join Gareth in this interview about these topics and more.
So again, I'm not ready yet to, really confirmation is the arbiter of everything here. That's what tells you for sure. But I am getting a little nervous about Bitcoin's price here going sideways, that it hasn't been able to recapture this level. One thing to watch today is if the stock market rallies, and let's say we rally today and tomorrow, that is your Bitcoin chance to reestablish back above this level, meaning it's risk on in the stock market. You got to get a bounce in Bitcoin, right? If Bitcoin can't bounce in an up stock market, then that's a big concern. And we also have the halving coming up. Generally around the halving, there is some sort of sell-off. You got to wonder if that's the case. Remember, if we go down, we have a very obvious level of around 52 to 49,000. That would be my general target there. Quickly on ETH's chart, ETH has a couple trend lines. One it hit recently. So if we see this, look at these two parallel lines. We stretch it back right here. We have that level to right to here, and then right here, and then we broke above and we retraced. So that's hanging in there right now. But if we break below 3,000 and confirm, then it opens the door to potentially going down to levels like around 27 to 2,500 on Ethereum. So I'm going to have to watch this very carefully as well. Now, yes, in my service, I am still short Bitcoin and Ethereum. We covered all of our other shorts. We then went long on the altcoins. We made a bunch of money there in the smart money crypto. But I still have these two positions open, as again, I do think that there's still that chance that we're going to get a flush out. And then I'm going to actually look to flip into longs, but only at the right level, right? The dictation here is purely charts. That's why in some of these charts, I was able to go long. And I want to show you that real quick here, is if we look at the Solana chart, this was just a case in point classic technical level. I actually talked about this, I think last Thursday or so in the game plan. We were trading up here on Solana, and I said, guys, this is your level down here. And I even said, this is where I would want to go long. We went long over the weekend. We already made like almost 20% on it. We took our profits. Now it's starting to hit it more and more, starting to react. And my concern is that we might get another leg lower, which then could bring us down into probably the 115-ish zone would be your next level of support. Okay, so just something to keep an eye on there.
Ethereum treads carefully, testing trend lines. A break below 3,000 could spell trouble, potentially leading to levels around 27 to 2,500. Watch closely as it dances on the edge. Bitcoin's value has been up and down, Here's what you need to know. Bitcoin lost about 13.65% after hitting a high. Middle East tensions and possible U.S. rate hikes have investors worried. Charts suggest Bitcoin might drop more, possibly to $54,650. Big investors seem to be buying less, pulling out $150 million recently. Some experts predict a rise to $75,000, seeing positive signs in the market. Bitcoin's price is hard to predict, but we'll keep you posted on any new developments.
Gold, real quick. Gold, flat to positive today. The topping tail is still fully entrenched here. Topping tails are king until proven otherwise based on TA. Doesn't matter what I think, doesn't matter what you think. The topping tail per 100 plus years of technical analysis, maybe more, that is what it is. It is a bearish signal until proven otherwise. So that's just the nature of the beast. All right, now again, do I still think we're going to 2,500 by year end? Yeah, that was my target at the start of this year. We were at like 1,900 at the time, so it seemed crazy to many people. Here we are at almost 2,400. Looks a lot more likely. In fact, a lot of people would say my target's too low now, but I'm going to stick with it for the time being. Quickly going into oil. Oil, I still think, and I've said this in this game plan, we're still headed back to this 82-ish zone. We're starting to roll over today. Watch for that 82 zone here to get hit, and then we have to watch, does it hold 82? 82 is a confirmed support. It should hold. Again, we got to watch, though, very carefully. Look at the channel. By the way, does this channel look familiar? Remember the channel we just looked at on the 10-year yields? It was essentially identical, right? So it just shows you that pattern formation and technical analysis is all about just looking for these repeating channels, these repeating trend lines, and they tend to be very accurate. To be honest, you guys are watching this, but if you looked at the whole world of investing, about 0.1% of people follow technical analysis. And so congratulations for tuning in and learning something, because you are basically raising your game to be so much higher than almost everyone else out there.
Economist Peter Schiff, a gold supporter, shares his views on gold and Bitcoin. Schiff links the rise in gold prices to the fall of fiat currencies like the dollar, euro, and yen. He warns of ongoing inflation and predicts gold prices could double by next year. Central banks are major buyers in this bullish gold market. Schiff warns against investing in Bitcoin and Bitcoin ETF, claiming Bitcoin is in a bear market. He points out a significant drop in Bitcoin's value over the past 2.5 years. Despite Bitcoin's past success, Schiff sees it as a huge bubble. Investor Peter Brandt challenges Schiff's view, highlighting Bitcoin's strong performance since it started. Brandt encourages Schiff to look at the bigger picture, while also expressing his faith in gold and acknowledging Bitcoin's accomplishments. As Schiff continues to doubt Bitcoin, the debate between traditional and digital assets continues. Norway is planning a law to control data centers and limit crypto mining, which it sees as harmful due to its high carbon emissions. The law will require data centers to register and disclose their activities. This transparency will help Norway keep crypto miners out. Cheap energy, especially in the north, attracts crypto miners. But Energy Minister Terje Aasland says Norway wants industries that benefit society more. Digitalization Minister Kari-Anne Tung wants stricter controls on data centers. Norway is trying to balance economic growth with environmental and social concerns. Norway has been trying to limit crypto mining for a while, including reversing tax cuts for data centers. It's part of Norway's plan to shape its digital future. As Norway tightens its rules, crypto miners will face more challenges. We'll keep you updated on this evolving situation. If you've been with us so far, a big thank you. Don't forget to subscribe for free to Bitcoin Zella for your daily news. The link is waiting below. That's all for today's crypto news. Stick around for more updates, insights, and analysis on cryptocurrencies. Share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more exciting content.